Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to the first of many videos in which I just explain random things that I've learned throughout my years as a content creator. Now, I want to start this off with a little story about my daughter and I. Yesterday, we were actually outside, which is something that doesn't really happen here in Florida because it's mad hot all the time, but yesterday's weather was pretty good. It was a nice breeze coming through. It was kind of cold. It was perfect. So my daughter really is into running and soccer and anything athletic, which is super awesome. Keeps her active, keeps her motivated to try to push herself to do new things. So I encourage it. So as the story goes, she made a line on the sidewalk to indicate where she was going to be running between. The goal was to run from one side to the other and back as fast as possible. And I was going to time her to see if we can get faster, see if she can get more explosive on a turnaround. This is all her idea, and of course, I encouraged it. Now, being the dad that I am, I didn't want her to slip on any of the branches that are out there because the tree is shedding branches left and right. So I was like, hey, can you go ahead and sweep the area so you don't fall and trip when you're doing your turnaround and running back? So she quickly ran into the garage, grabbed the broom, and quickly began to sweep. And then I had an epiphany. It turns out we never showed her how to sweep because she never had chores. So she grabbed the broom and did what she thought she was supposed to, and unfortunately it was wrong. During the process of her trying to sweep the branches out the way, she's like, hey, is this broom broken? None of the branches are going anywhere. And that's when I learned a life lesson. So I showed her exactly how to sweep. I was like, hold the broom in this hand, put your hand up here and push so you can do like a sweeping motion. The harder you push, the more force you put behind it, and you can move stuff out the way. After those instructions, she went ahead and did exactly that and moved the branches out the way. We did our race. She killed it. She got faster and faster each time, and it was a beautiful day. Now, I say all that to say this. There are a lot of things that we do as creators that we just get an idea and we say, hey, I want to do this, and go do it. Which, that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes we learn a lot of awesome lessons just from jumping in without a plan. But it would be way smarter if we actually learned how to do the things that we want to do. If we learned how to edit correctly, if we learned how to set up a YouTube post correctly so it can have that extra bump with the tags and the title and the thumbnail. There are a lot of things that we need to learn how to do before we just go out there and do it, because we could be just spinning our wheels thinking the system is broken when in fact we never learned how to do the thing in the first place. So if there's one lesson that I would like you to take away from this, is to dive into the details. Learn the thing that you want to do so you're more successful in the future when you go out and execute it. So leave a comment below of something that you just jumped into. You didn't really learn how to do it, you just did it, and you ended up quitting it because you thought the system was broken, or you thought that the way you were doing it was broken. And instead of learning and trying to figure out how to do it correctly, you just said, fuck it, I'm done. That's it. Have a good rest of your Monday. Protect your mental, keep creating content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.